everybody, and welcome back to another live stream. I, as always, am Grestar, and this is more Dragon Age Origins. So first, if you're actually going to be watching this live and not at a later point through an archive or YouTube or whatever, I do apologize for how late it is. Well, Mo, you know, she's like several hours behind me, and I'm doing this for her largely. But then I got caught up watching someone else's stream, so here I am now. But anyway, while we're here, I do figure that I haven't actually talked to my companions in a while, so let's do that.
What do you need?
I'd like to ask you something.
Ask away.
Yeah, well, at least some of these seem like they could be. Yeah. Okay, here, actually, Mo, here's a question. So, if I'm remembering correctly, I'm assuming you're already here, Mo. If I'm remembering correctly, we have two specializations, right? Now, I don't know what I want, but like, if I were to, you know, pick this option, ask him if he can teach me others to be a Templar, could I learn how to be a Templar to kind of like unlock that for the future without having to become one myself? Would that be an option? In the meantime, while I wait for that, tell me about the Grey Wardens. I mean, I don't know if this is any personal stuff, but why not talk to him a little bit? I mean, it doesn't seem like it's personal stuff, but let's see. Where are the nearest Grey Wardens from here?
That's a good question. There's plenty in Orlais, but who knows where they might be found. And the nearest Orlesian city is weeks away. If we go north and cross the sea, there's bound to be some in the Free Marches. Again, however, I just don't know where. I don't know anything about Grey Wardens in other lands.
That's fair. That's fair. Is there a headquarters somewhere?
Here in Ferelden, there's our compound in Denerim at the palace, but that's it. Loghain will have control over that and be watching it, no doubt.
No doubt.
Beyond that, the only place I know of is Weisshaupt Fortress.
Quiet,
That's the
Magnus.
headquarters of all Grey Wardens in the Anderfelds, 1,000 miles from here. But I've no idea how to even contact them. So unless we try to get back to the compound in Denerim, I suppose the answer is no. There's nowhere for us to go.
You know, home is where the heart is, dude. We gotta make it happen ourselves, or it never will. So what happens now that there's just two of us who we need to start rebuilding the... It's not just two of us. Because there are others probably in other locations. It's just like, we're the only ones here. Right? Or did Loghain, like, kill all the other ones? I don't know. Did I start and then stop streaming? I just saw your Discord, Mo. No. You should refresh the page. No, look, I can see my stream. Here, I'll type to you. It's fine on my end. Refresh. Anyway. Will we need to start rebuilding the Order?
I mean, eventually we would have to use the joining to make more Grey Wardens, right? But I don't know how to do the joining, or what's involved. I know it involves lyrium and some other magic, and that it's really difficult to prepare, but that's it.
There's gotta be like a scroll or something for it.
Unless we can find out more about the joining, I guess we better get used to the idea that there might only be two of us.
Hey, thanks 50%, I appreciate that. Good to see you, if only briefly. And there we go, Mo. Okay, so now you're in. Stream's working fine for you now? Cool. Yeah, you'll have to come back another time 50% to see a speed run. That'd be fun. For now, I'm just doing a blind playthrough of this myself, so yeah. And yes, I can get a second specialization at level 14. Cool. Okay. But yeah, definitely appreciated. What would happen if we... No, I don't want to ask that, because I don't want to risk him disapproving. I'm just curious.
About the Grey Wardens, anyhow. Fair enough. What do you need?
I mean, is there something else I can ask? So how did you become a Grey Warden? That seems pretty personal.
Same way you did. You drink some blood, you choke on it, and pass out. You haven't forgotten already, have you?
No, I mean, like, what led up to that point? Yeah, I meant before that.
Let's see. I was in the Chantry before. I trained for many years to become a Templar, in fact. That's where I learned most of my skills.
It said there was a 2-minute video on my channel of just me starting to talk to Alistair. Huh. Well, supposedly the stream has been consistent for me. It says I'm going for almost 5 minutes now. I don't know, hopefully it's fine. Anyway, you were in the Chantry before. You trained for many years to become a Templar, in fact. That's where you learn most of your skills. Right. You don't seem like the religious sort, so you mentioned before. What skills went there? Yeah, number 1.
You're telling me I was banished to the kitchens to scour the pots more times than I can count. And that's a lot. I can count pretty high.
I believe it, dude.
The Grand Cleric didn't want to let me go. Duncan was forced to conscript me, actually, and was she ever furious when he did. I thought she was going to have us both arrested. I was lucky.
Could they? I thought Grey Wardens had like super high clearance, so to speak. Yeah, but Mo, what I was actually asking regarding the specializations was not like, cause I don't know if I want to become a Templar yet, but like, could I ask him if he could teach others just so that I know, so it's unlocked for like future games or whatever? Or should I only ask him that if I want to become a Templar? She couldn't have arrested them now. I was right, huh? You think Duncan took pity on you? You think this is better than being a Templar? Why the Grand Cleric want to keep you? Yeah.
I wondered that myself. It's not as if she valued me highly. I think she just didn't want to give anything to the Grey Wardens is all.
Oh right, I have to put a point in it myself, that's true.
And I think I can do more fighting the Blight anyhow, rather than sitting in a temple somewhere. I'll always be thankful to Duncan for recruiting me. If it hadn't been for him, you know, I wouldn't have.
You wouldn't have... what? I'm sorry.
No, it's... I'm sorry. I shouldn't be. It's fine. He died a hero. They all did. Come on, let's go. I think I'm done talking.
No worries, Princess. I mean, I certainly wasn't gonna ask for that or anything. But, I do appreciate the thought. It's kind of you.
Did you always live in an alienage? Was it very terrible?
I mean, I didn't want it to seem like that's why I was there or anything, you know? But it's fine, like, most people aren't gonna be interested in this anyway, so it's cool if it's just a small little stream, a couple of us hanging out. Did I always live in an alienage? Was it terrible? Oftentimes, yeah. Sometimes. I had my family there, was Joy there too. Yeah, I'm going with number 2.
That is good to hear. I have never been to the
thank you, 50%.
But I hear that life is hard and there is so much squalor. In Orlais, most elven servants live in the homes of their masters.
I mean, I assume you're referring like to the backseat gaming kind of stuff. Yeah, like I said, I hate when people come in and do that sort of thing too. Because I definitely get stuck in games sometimes, and I know at least personally, sometimes it reaches that point of frustration where I just want to know so I can get past it and move on. But yeah, I hate the people that jump in and immediately just start giving you all the answers or whatnot. So I felt for you a number of times, honestly, during your stream. Like, even just while I was there. I don't want to list names or anything, but yeah. So, in our land, most elven servants live in the houses, or in the homes of their masters, often in great wealth and luxury. I mean, I guess that makes sense, but they're still servants. Oh, well, fair enough. I appreciate you saying that then, thank you. Rather live free and squalor than be a slave. I bet some are treated cruelly like dogs. I'll just say I did not know that.
I
don't need to pick a fight.
With servants of their own. A well-trained elven servant is highly valued in Orlais. They are nimble and dexterous, and many people find them pleasing to look at.
Well, I mean, you know. Enough, I have no wish to continue this conversation. Like a prize-winning animal, so I should offer myself to some Legion noble? Go with number 2.
No, I did not mean it that way. Oh, my words were clumsily
Maybe just
chosen.
a bit.
I did not mean to offend. I am sorry.
By the way, the two of you, welcome to the stream. Though by no means feel pressured to stay around. I understand that it's very late where you are. I mean, I'm East Coast, so it's 11 p.m. for me, but you guys actually have work tomorrow, I assume, so by all means, get to that. This was the first stream in 6 months that 50 had to actually delete comments. Dang. Okay, you're East Coast as well. Cool. You'll stick around. Okay, fair enough. Happy to have you. Yeah, I actually wasn't... I was planning on streaming, like, at 9 o'clock. But then I started watching your Bendy stream instead, so... so I did that, and then I just figured we'd start this stream late. Like, no big deal. Apology accepted. I'm Alvin, but more than that, I am a person. You may not be cruel, but you still see us differently. Yeah, like, I feel like she kind of needs to learn a little bit, so I'm Elvin, but more than that, I'm a person.
Of course. I am sorry if I implied otherwise. Thank you. You have given me a lot to think about.
No, you're welcome. Thank you for handling it the way you did. Approves +1. Okay. Let's see. Morrigan, I know I want to talk to, as much as I'm kind of dreading it. Because Morrigan does not like me. But, yeah, no worries, princess. Which sounds kind of weird when I say it like that, but that's your name.
What do you wish of me?
Let's discuss something personal.
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Tis. No, it's the why are you still here? That's what made her get mad at me earlier, wasn't it?
What do you wish of me?
Is there something else that I can say? Aw, thank you, princess. I appreciate the bits. Thank you. Now, I guess the reason was I was hesitant to say that because I wasn't entirely sure how it was pronounced. Is it more like Lacey or lazy? Because I didn't want to call you lazy and be wrong. Don't ask her the private thing. Yeah, I remembered that. Oh, but speaking of remembering, it is pronounced lazy? Okay. No, that's fine. Yeah, as long as it actually is. But I wouldn't want to jump the gun there. Alright, I'm remembering from last time. I picked up a book. And people were saying that I should have Morrigan read it, correct? Or give it to her? Wait, was it in this area? I forget what this one is. Oh, those are plot items. Nope. It was in other, because it's a gift. The Black Grimoire, I believe. A heavy grimoire, bound in black leather. Morrigan would want to take a look at this. Exactly. Okay. Ah, I did not forget, Mo. Come on, select it.
What? You found Flemeth's grimoire?
I
Ever
guess.
since we discovered the condition of the Mage's Tower, I had wondered if it might be recoverable.
Didn't know it was hers, but yeah.
But I had yet to speak of it to you. How fortunate that you found it on your own.
Agreed.
You have my thanks. I will begin study of the tome immediately.
You're welcome. What do you hope to find within it? Are you planning to return it to your mother? Yeah, number 2, I'm curious.
Secrets.
Hmm.
My mother has many of them, and this tome represents the one time that they were able to get away from her.
I see.
I do not intend to squander this opportunity to learn more
Did I
than
name my
Flemeth
save that?
wished me to know. This should be interesting.
Because when I loaded back into the game, I didn't actually... I just hit resume, not load. Let me see. No, see, I named it New Quest Hype. That doesn't... that didn't help. That's very vague. Was she approved 8 from that? And what was the quest? Because I didn't see it. Flemeth's Grimoire. You found Flemeth's tome and gave it to Morrigan. She seems quite eager to start studying it, and Maker only knows what she'll learn from it. Yep, that's true. Though we have... What was her name? Wynn? As our new mage now? I think so. I think her name was Wynn. Speaking of, that means she should be in camp, and I should probably talk to her. Okay, so these, I assume... Wait, are these all just different for the 3 that I... You know what I'm trying to say. There were 3 people I recruited for the army, right? You assume this is PC? This is indeed PC, yeah. Yeah, I don't have any means currently of recording any other consoles, nor do I really have any consoles at the moment. So everything I do is PC. Win. Never spoken to her yet.
It's been a long day. Rest would be welcome.
Also, I feel dumb for only just now noticing this, but when you talk to them, it removes their helmet. That's kind of a nice aesthetic. Are you alright? You said she get some rest. Starting to slow down a little, are we? I'm not gonna remark about her age. That'd be rude.
Yes, of course. I am just a little weary. As you may have noticed, I'm no spring
Now, it's fine if
chicken.
she makes a remark about her age. That's different. Leo, thank you, and welcome to the stream, however briefly you're gonna be here. I assume you're not gonna stick around long, and that's fine. But all the same, it's good to see you. You're no spring chicken? No, you're a person. That's an Alistair line, I feel. There's still some life left in those old bones, I bet. It's a little hard to miss, yes. You're very sprightly for your age, though. I feel like number 2 is more playful. I'm gonna go with that.
Thank you. You're very kind to say
She
so.
seemed to like it, at least.
But in all honesty, I do not know how many years I have left in me. I have lived for such a long time. But there is always something else to do. And I have to keep going in order to do it. I think I will be glad when I am done.
Fair enough. I'm sure you'll be kicking around for years yet. Hey, don't say those things. We still need you. You're not allowed to be done quite yet. Now, if I knew that that was playful, then I might pick it. But the fact that it could actually be a bossy thing, I'm gonna stick around number 2. We still need you. Even though that's a little selfish, too.
Oh, No. I'm not the sort of person that leaves things unfinished. I'll see this through, I promise.
Is this HD Minecraft? It is the newest update. I just downloaded it. And she approves +1. Fair enough. Let's see if there's anything else.
Have you encountered many abominations, apart from the ones in the Circle Tower?
I don't think we have encountered many abominations, have we? I don't think so. There was Connor, but like Connor wasn't an abomination, right? He was just like possessed. Isn't that different? Mo, was that not different? I'm gonna say there was Connor.
Ah, yes, Connor.
That is a child I'm thinking of, right?
The first time I saw an abomination, my blood turned to ice. It was months before the nightmares stopped. It was the knowledge that I could easily become one of them that frightened me the most.
That would suck from ages, yeah. Seeing the monster that you could be is unsettling, yes. You were too easily perturbed then. You're a great mage, you would never become an abomination. But it is this knowledge that drives you to be cautious. Yeah, number 4. Number 4.
One slip. All it takes is one slip, and everything you are is simply gone. Replaced by madness. And there is no turning back.
Oh, that's
Or
unclear.
at least that's what they say.
Yeah, it's unclear. They called Connor an abomination, but obviously he wasn't all gross like the ones in the tower. Yeah, the ones in the tower, they seemed like... It seemed like by that point it was irreversible, you know? That, like, he was, like... Connor was still Connor, or he was still in there, you know, and could be saved. The other abominations, like the ones at the tower, it seemed like they were too far gone. So I feel like there's a line somewhere for that. She's kind of creepy. Kill her? No, I think I'll let her stick around. I rather like her. You have doubts? The only way to get rid of an abomination is to kill it. Oof. Just number 1. Just number 1.
Of late, I have begun to wonder if there is any way an abomination can be cured. Or if a mage could be so possessed and still retain their sanity.
It's funny because I was just talking about how I thought there was a cutoff where there's no like going back from that. Oh, hey Mojo. There's a definite point of no return. Okay, well Wynn seems to think there might be otherwise. So, court her, she cute. Hey Jerkus, welcome to the stream. If one retains one, she basically looks like an older and human version of my character, so I don't know. If one retains one's humanity, one is not an abomination. We cannot let them be simply because they might get better. Why do you care so much about this anyway? Ugh. I mean, the bottom seems rude. The other two seem to be two sides of absolutes, you know? Then kill it. Wait, calm down, Leo. Hold up. If one retains one's humanity, one is not an abomination. I think I have to say number 3.
Because every mage lives with this threat. It is constantly on our minds. Do not trouble yourself, though. This is only an old lady giving voice to her
I don't mind it, Win.
musings.
I don't mind. Oh. Well, she approves +1 at least. Okay. I guess I could, like, I guess I can still talk to these guys, even if I'm not actually planning on using them at all. I want to discuss something personal.
Oh, this should be good. What would you like to discuss?
I want you to leave. Never mind. Okay. That was the only option. Was not expecting that. Hey, Magnus.
Your dog is filthy. I can smell him 50 yards off.
He can smell you, too. Alright, good. He will fell our enemies with his stench. I'm sure you're exaggerating. Yeah, number 1. Happy
Maybe
Park.
so. But all the same, I would like your permission to bathe him.
Oh, well, if I don't have to do the work, by all means. Rude, don't talk about the dog like that. Thank you, princess, right? Or lazy. I'll try to fall into that habit. Bathe, can't you just wave your staff and make him clean? Can't you just not smell him? He's a warhound, not some pampered and powdered lapdog. Go ahead, he is getting a little rank. Sure, let's be ignorant of magic.
No, that's not what magic is used for. Just make him sleep over on the other side of the camp. With Alistair.
Oh, I didn't mean
With
to say
any
you
luck,
couldn't
that
bathe
will
him.
keep all the stench confined to one small area.
Okay, well, you're a good boy anyway, Magnus. Okay, so I think that's... Oh, I guess I could talk to Shale. Where'd Shale end up? There you are. Oh, no. Actually, Mo, I did forget to ask Alistair about teaching me. What's with the heavy sighs? You're still with me, I see. I would have expected golems to be different. Number 1.
Oh, that. Merely reflecting on the hopeless nature of the task in front of it.
Rough.
The most likely outcome is that it and its companions will become a stain on some rock for the Darkspawn to tread upon. I shall be moved to a single tear by the tragedy.
That's more than I would have expected, honestly. Won't we be right next to your stain? Glad to know you care at least. I don't think our chances are bad. Number 2.
It's true. One single tear, and then it's off to the north, I think. Or maybe west. I haven't decided.
Good compromise. Northwest.
What's that? Did it hear
Good
flapping
angle.
wings? There may be pigeons nearby. We should be alert.
The true enemy, of course. Shale approves +4. Alright, I'll take it. Chatting with all the companions? I just did.
What do you need?
Though I'm gonna finish up with the
Ask
Templar
away.
bit here. So can you teach others to be a Templar?
I suppose I could. But I really would rather not.
Oh, by the way, before I get
When the Grand
further in this,
Cleric let
how are the
Duncan
audio
recruit
levels for
me,
you guys?
She made me swear never to reveal Templar secrets outside of the Chantry. I'd rather not go back on my word.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's fair. Very well, I'll respect your word.
Ask me later, perhaps. Maybe I'll change my mind. This is not something small you're asking, after all.
But he kind of wants me to ask again. Sounding good on this end? Good, okay, awesome. Then, I think that's all the companions. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anyone. But we're gonna head out and try to find whatever quest we're on. So we want...
Indeed.
It's weird not picking Morrigan, but I
Yes.
think we're gonna stick with Wynn now. I mean, of course, if we get like a Morrigan story quest, we're gonna do it, because I like her well enough for that, but she disapproved too much of everything I tried to do, so... Wait, can I check my map from here? Yes? Yes, I can, okay. Because I want to check my current quests. Wait. Okay, this is in the active quest. I did give the Grimoire to Morrigan, yes. This is in the active quest now. Is that just like a time thing? Like, do I just have to wait, let Morrigan peer over it for a little bit? Alright, have a good night, Lazy. Thank you for watching. Hope you... Oh, I just saw your message. Yeah, no problem. Thank you again. Yes, as I was saying. Do I just need to wait to let Morrigan read the book a little bit, and then, like, I can actually do that quest? Or... In the meantime... Let's look at the other stuff. So we have the Circle of Magi, which I don't think we can even do that anymore. Or maybe we could go back and do it sometime. I don't terribly care to. I mostly just want to do main quest stuff right now. Could probably zip somewhere and then come right back. Oh, just for that? Fair. Alright, well let's see. Oh, so it would probably be under the Blight, huh? Gather the army. Yeah. No, not that. Yes, that. Maybe. Use the Grey Warden's treaties to gain the help of different factions. Arleman has been revived and plans to call a lands meet in Denerim. In the meantime, you must gather your allies using the signed Grey Warden treaties. Okay. A Paragon. Gain Orzamar's aid in battling the Blight. You need to travel deep underground to the fabled dwarven city of Orzamar to earn the trust of her king and dwarven troops for your army. Alright, let's check that one out then. Actually, leave, please. I have to regather.
Indeed.
Yes.
Jeez.
Yes.
So, Orzamar. You're probably somewhere around here. Probably somewhere. What's Hunleaf? Oh, where we got the golem. Okay. I'm just checking all the names. And I'm not exactly seeing anything about Orzamar. Maybe I have to read descriptions too. Oh, the Frostbacks? Frostbacks, okay. Thank you, Mo. Any random encounter? Yes, there is. Let's see what it is. Also, yeah, given the later start of this stream, we very well might not be doing another entire, like, mission. Just so you guys are aware. Combat certainly gets a little louder, doesn't it? I did miss that tabletop division, yeah. The more we take out shooting at us. Logic. Poor parrot.
I shall do it.
And we're done? No, we're not done. There are more. Oh, save the blue person. I didn't even notice there was like an ally here. Now we good? I think now we're good. Hey! Oh, can I not even interact with you? Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. Well, we helped him at least. If nothing else, we get, you
Very
know,
well.
brownie points for being a good person.
It shall be done.
It's a little hard to hear you over the combat, but also the shrieks were screaming. Yeah, could I independently change? Like, does combat have its
It
own
is begun.
kind of audio? You know what I mean? Different levels?
As you say.
Let's check real quick. Why not audio? Not really. I guess I could lower the sound effects, because that's probably what a lot of that would be, right? Here, we'll drop that down to 8 out of 10. We'll see. I mean, that seemed like it was the closest thing. Just take everything here.
I shall do it.
Yeah, it looked like that was everything. All these bits are blocked. Okay. I guess we're just back to the world map. Alright. Have a good night, Jerkus. Thanks for stopping by. And continuing on to the Frostbacks. Okay. Oh, so, Mojo and Mo, if you had to give, like, an estimate of how long this particular quest is, the Orzammar one, the Dwarves one, right? What would that estimate be for, like, a blind playthrough like this? That's quick save, too. I've spoken to a lot of people, I don't want to have to go through all that. Oh, your enemies. Okay. Aw, thank you for the bits, Mo. I appreciate it. Multiple parts. Does that mean like multiple different options, or like there are multiple steps so it takes a long time? Okay, so we're not gonna do the whole quest in one step, that kind of thing. That's basically what I'm getting at. Like, if I did push to have like a 5-hour stream, would that be enough? That's kind of what I was thinking.
It is begun.
Because, you know, even with a late start, I could see myself pushing for like 5 hours, but if that's not gonna be enough, like, we can't go longer than that. Depends what choices I make, honestly. Fair. Okay. I might have to pause somewhere in the deep roads. Okay. Well, as long as I know that, then. Because, you know, sometimes... like, one of the things I hate is when I pause because I just assume I won't have enough time. And then next time I start something up, it was like 5 minutes away was the ending. You know, that kind of thing. Oh, hello. Did you not notice any of that fighting?
Let kings fight over kings. Trade needs to flow.
Fair.
I've never seen an elf down here before.
Down here. Up here? Because mountain?
This is madness. They can't just shut down the city.
In the camp, there's a supply crate where you can dump spare stuff. What? There is? In my camp? In the party camp? I never knew that. Since when? When was that a thing? What was I telling people? That I specifically wanted that kind of thing. Oh, for the army. Well, I don't care about the arm. I'll give stuff to the army later. Okay. But still, I didn't know that, so that's good. So basically, like, if I find armor, instead of selling it, I could just put it in the box, and then the army will do a little bit better.
They think they're isolated now? Merchants won't risk this happening again.
Can I interest you in something?
You look
I've got the
exhausted,
finest
dude.
selection of previously owned armor and weaponry this side of Val Royale.
I have a storage chest if I do the Soldier's Peak DLC. Right. Okay. Which you were saying that I probably shouldn't do until, like, nearer the end of the game, right? The Soldier's Peak thing? They'll tell you what they want. Oh. Okay, that's good to know. So I don't pick and choose, it's just... Okay, cool. Let me take a look.
Oh, of course. And remember, everything's covered by Farron's 24-hour lifetime guarantee.
Yeah, 24-hour lifetime guarantee? I don't know how that works exactly. Doesn't sound totally legitimate. Okay, so mine is better. Oh, we already had something like that. Chastened Crusher. Huh. Okay, so -5 attack. That's already interesting. It doesn't seem great. You get some cool stuff in lore, but it isn't key to the main plot. Same with Return to Orzammar. Gotcha. Arrow of Filth. +3 nature damage. Gross. So we probably don't want anything from this dude. I mean, the Knight Commander's plate looks pretty cool. +5 willpower, +40% spell resistance, and 10 mental resistance. Wow. That actually does look pretty cool. Restriction Templar. So that would be something like explicitly for Alistair. He doesn't have the strength for it, but that looks really good. Return to Ostagar. Okay. Gotcha. I couldn't have corrected you. I wouldn't have known. I'm really tempted to get this plate. But like 27 gold's a lot. I know I have 100 and I really don't use it. But jeez. Cause like I'm gonna use this dragon plate is the plan. I mean, like I was planning initially on not using it because I think I got it with the DLC, and I just feel kind of bad for using things that I didn't earn. Like, you know, you don't earn an item you get from a DLC, you just pay for it. But you do really recommend streaming Witch Hunt after the main game, though. I assume that's a Dragon Age quest, right? Okay. I'll buy it. That way I'll stop thinking about buying it. You know, if I already have it, then I don't need to buy it again. That's not smart decision-making, but it's decision-making. Okay, so I came from that side.
You remind me of Lady
My goods are
Cecily.
just rotting on their doorstep. I won't just stand here and...
She was...
Oh, you wish to talk to me? Truly, it's a courtesy for one so well-armed to notice a lowly merchant.
Uh-huh, yeah. You live on the surface?
Someone has to. Trade with other races can dry up. We surfacers are Orzammar's lifeline, even if we're denied a caste. The Assembly says we've turned our back on the stone, but they still use the goods we bring. Hypocrites.
Dirty hypocrites.
That's not right. Someone should do something.
Maybe it'll change by the time my children are grown.
How often do you restock in Orzammar?
Twice a year. I'm confined to a trade stall in the Commons, but I see enough. It's very closed in. My grandfather says I've lost my stone sense. I was born topside. I don't remember having it.
I mean, I guess you can't lose what you never had?
Best of luck to
Kind
you.
of thing? Wait, so I can't even, like, shop with him? Alright.
What can I do for you?
What? Oh!
Alright.
It's that dude. Let's quick save first.
What can I do for you?
I have a note here.
This ought to be interesting. Such diction. This man is a true scholar and rhetorician.
Yep.
I am honored to be fired by one such as he. Good day.
He took that very well. Okay. Find the remaining apprentices and give each of them a notice of termination. 2 of them can be found in Denerim. The other is procuring a slightly rarer item from Orzammar. Alright. You let me learn all the Dwarven lore on my own unless I specifically ask about something. Sounds good.
I didn't get into this business to sit on my goods.
Good. Okay. Well, I came from that way, yes. So, that means I want to go to the center now.
Did you hear? Andraste's... Greetings, milady.
Or maybe I don't. Okay. Up we go. Yeah, I just see the marker just like flashes, just briefly there.
King Loghain will not...
Vieta, this land is held in trust for the sovereign Dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Loghain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
I don't think you can demand
I
allegiance.
don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
I have urgent need to talk to your king. Why every people retreated like this? I have important business in Orzammar. Number 1.
Who doesn't? If I don't get in, no one should.
Orzammar has no king. Endrin Idukan returned to the stone not 3 weeks ago, sick over the loss of his sons. The Assembly has gone through a dozen votes without agreeing on a successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
Well, that's no good. I'm a Grey Warden. This treaty obliges Orzammar to aid me. A blight is coming. They must unite for Ferelden. Grey Wardens need their traditional dwarven allies. Number 2?
Wait, who are you to speak for Ferelden? You're no messenger to Loghain, that's for certain.
Thank the ancestors.
I'm a Grey Warden. This treaty obliges Orzammar to aid me. The Grey Wardens need their traditional dwarven allies. Number 2.
The Wardens killed King Cailan and nearly doomed Ferelden.
Sure we
They're
did.
sworn enemies of King Loghain.
Well, that is the Royal Seal. That means only the Assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
Thank you, sir.
You're letting in a traitor? And a foreigner?
And a foreigner of all
In the name
things!
of King Loghain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden.
That's enough. Raise your blade if you're so tough. Loghain is a traitor who killed King Cailan at Ostagar. Run to your false king. The dwarves will not hear him today. I'm gonna intimidate this dude, yeah.
You'll hear of this. King Loghain will see you quartered.
Well, good, because I don't want to be homeless.
You are free to enter Orzammar.
What kind of punishment is that?
So I don't know what help
It was
you
a joke,
will
by the way. Just in case. I know I had like a perfectly straight face because I'm awesome.
Cue outro, go!